Here's the opening range recap for Tuesday, November 1st. We're looking at the S&P first. We'll look at the 25% first. First pivot hit here was a win for the 25. Second pivot hit here was a win for the 25. Third pivot hit here was a loss, making this a most safe 25% entry. It was a winner worth 2.75 points, so just under 150 bucks. It hit it right to the tick, so it needed to get down to 69.25. As you can see, 69.25, 38, 69.25. So that was a most safe win here. The fifth happened right before 11 a.m., and that was also a win for the 25. All right, now the 50%. 50% on the S&P was a loss here. Missed it by 1.25 points from getting the thing there. This actually missed it by 1.5 points from getting the 50% there. So officially you have a loss here on the 50, loss here on the 50. So this would be a most safe entry for the 50%, which was a loss. So you double up here and you have a win for the 50% most safe. So, and then this, it has to get up to 63.75, I think it is, in order for it to be a 50%. There it is, 50% win here. So the fifth pivot here was a win as well for the S&P. So officially, S&P 25% most safe was a win, 2.75 points. 50%, you had two trades here and here for break even. All right, now moving on to the NQ. This is a 1-minute chart of the NQ. We're going to look at 25% first. First pivot hit here was a win. Second pivot hit here was a win. You can't see it well on the 1-minute chart. If you go to the 5-second chart, you can see it better. I'm going to show you the 5-second chart on the Dow in just a little bit, but it was the same kind of pattern. So, but anyway, this was a win, even though it doesn't quite show it. So it all happened in this particular bar. Third pivot hit was a win. Fourth pivot hit was a win. Fifth pivot hit was a win. So all 25% were wins on the NQ. 50%, however, you missed it by 2 points here on the NQ. And it missed a 50% retracement, which would have been nice too. But missed it by 2 points here. You actually miss it by 2 points here as well. Like I said, if you look at a 5-second chart, you'll see it. But it missed by 2 points there as well. So this officially is a 25%, or excuse me, a 50% most safe entry on the NQ. Same thing happened with the S&P. Got the 25, did not get the 50. So this would be your next, you would double up here on this one for the 50% most safe trade. You got a win, so you broke even on the 250% most safes on the NQ. So it was a little weird in that sense where all the 25% were winners, and then you had to go an extra one for the 50%. So the fact that 25% won 3 times in a row but did not hit the 50% is quite rare on that. But anyway, break-even trades on the NQ, and then this one, of course, won on 50% as well. So here's the Dow. Dow first pivot hit here was a win for the 25. Second pivot hit here was a win for the 25. Again, it doesn't show. I'll show you this in just a second. Third pivot hit here was a win. Fourth pivot hit here was a win. Fifth pivot hit here was a win. So all the 25% on the Dow as well had wins for it. Okay, now I've zoomed into the 5 seconds for the Dow. So this is the second pivot hit here, right after 10, like I mentioned, news-based. But you needed to hit 32,800, which is where it hit right here. And then it popped and got all the way up to 45. It only needed 35 in order to get the 50%. So even though it does not show it very well here on the 1 minute, this was an actual win for the 50% and the 25%. So anyway, back to the 50%. So 50% was a loss here Now here's the thing too, it didn't really affect any of the trades, but it needed to get to 32,906. It got to 905. I was actually in the micros and it filled me because I think the micros got up to 908, if I'm not mistaken. So I was actually filled for the 50% retracement trade that I did. And that worked out nicely. But so officially it missed it by a tick. So pivot 1 was a loss. Pivot 2 was a win. Again, you have to look at it the 5-second. Pivot 3 here was a loss. Pivot 4 here was a win, and pivot 5 here was a win as well for that one. So that is all I have. That's all I have for today. It hit 32,587 right on the number there as well. So, but officially, S&P 25% was worth 2.75 points, and then the 50% for both the NQ and the S&P were break even. You had to take 2 trades. Have a great day.